is missing? Prashant Jain? Yeah, Prashant Jain is missing. No problem. So the objective of inviting the association is how the resolving issues of the members. So you are the thing. So we have a 5 burning topic. So one is the issue with the regulators. That includes the taxation, policies, compliances. Who want to take the question? Navin Gupta ji, you want to take this? Yeah. Can you take the mic? You can explain this in a very short brief, how you are solving the issues. Yeah. You can use, yeah.
Thank you, Deepak. Myself, Navin Gupta, I'm the National Secretary of the FAIITA. As far as our President said about the e-commerce in his inaugural speech, that is going on, and that will go on, we know. But the very great news we heard from Mr. Piyush Goyal, our Honorable Minister from Commerce Department, that he is in USA, and after coming from USA, he is going to change the e-commerce policy very soon, and we hope that all channel partners will be benefited if we change the policy, which we are fighting so long on that. Rest, the problem we have in the GST, and I think everybody is facing some problem. The introduction of the GST, the implementation of goods and service tax GST in India aimed to simplify the tax structures, enhance transparency, and boost economic growth. However, the journey has not been without hurdle. This representation delivers into the difficulties faced by trade in India. Focusing on GST and other taxes, it also addresses the challenging from the absence of revised return submission and the assessment of the fiscal year 2017 and 18. Complexity of the GST compliances, the multiple tax slabs, the introduction of multiple tax slab has made GST compliances complex for business, especially for those dealing with products falling into different tax brackets. Frequent amendments, regular changes in GST rates and compliances. Procedure create confusion and compliances challenges for business, leading to operational inefficiency. Procedural bottleneck, if we talk on that, it glitches, technical glitches in the GST and goods and service tax network. Portal have been a recurring issue, causing delay in hiding a smooth filing of return. Cumbersome return filing, the multiple forms, and the intricate process of filing GST. Return contributes to a significant administrative burden for business, particularly small and medium enterprises, SME. There is also a challenge in the input credits. Delayed ITC claim business face difficulties in claiming input tax credit due to delay in invoice matching and reconciliation, impacting cash flow and liquidity. ITC mismatch between GSTR 2A and GSTR 3B create reconciliation challenges, leading to dispute and additional compliances burden. Compliances costs and administrative burdens comes to dealer. Increased compliance cost, the need for specialized resources and software to navigate the complexities of GST compliances result in increased operational cost for business. Administrative burden of SME, small and medium enterprises often struggle with the administrative burden imposed by GST framework, affecting their competitiveness. Absence of revised return submission. Limited correction windows has been given in the GST portal. The absence of a provision of revised return submission limit business ability to rectify errors, potentiality, leading to incorrect tax payment and compliances issue. legal implication. Business may face legal consequences due to inadvertent errors that cannot be rectified in the absence of a revised return submission mechanism. Assessment challenges, I think everybody must be facing about 2017 and 18. Delayed assessment. The backlog of the assessment of GST returns for the fiscal year 2017 and 18 has led to prolonged uncertainty for the business awaiting finalization of their tax liabilities. Litigation and disputes. Delay assessments contribute to an increase in litigation and dispute between taxpayer and the authorities, further complicating the business environment. Sahuji, I wanted to tell you that the GST was started on 1st of July 2017. In 9 months, neither the GST officers nor the dealers were knowing about the GST, including all GST officers were given a training for that, including the dealers. Now, after 6 years, passing 6 years, the GST audit officers, now they know about the GST and they are all sending notices to all over India, to all dealers, somewhere for 40 lakhs, 80 lakhs, in crores of rupees notice. Now they are finding all in their assessment year 2017-18, which is very bad for all India, and dealers are now, how they know that time what was the GST, and receiving a notices to pay the taxes with the 300 to 100% penalty also. So that is very bad from the GST department, and I want to Mr. Sahu to please see this.
Mr. Gupta, you have well prepared and it's well noted also. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You can take rest things on offline. So you other gentlemen, they can. I would request Mr. Prashant Jain also to join. He's here. He's a president ISODA, a chairman ISODA. Sorry, please take the seat, and you can take the mic from Mr. Alok. As a PCAIT president, how you are solving issues of the partners?
With the partners with respect to any issue?
Yes.
So let me just come up with that. What kind of issues our partner faces normally?
Issues with the distributors?
Okay.
Yeah.
So issues with the distributors or OEMs, because they are the other side of the thing. So there are, with PCAIT we have distributors, retailers, system integrators, and also we call it OEM partners. The OEM partners is nothing but the partners who have started manufacturing or developed software development under Make in India. So the challenges which comes to us mainly two kind. One is system integrators. Let me take it first in 1 minute. So the biggest challenge they face that, okay, they get the order from a customer, they go back to the distributor, take the supply, they have to give them the supply, and since it is a system integrators, it's a project order. So there are multiple OEMs are involved in that. Now once he has to supply to the customer, it has to be in totality. Now if one vendor has supplied one part lesser, the customer doesn't pay him. Now order is suppose of 3 crore, 4 crore, 5 crores. Short supply comes, customer is not paying, but his payment, his check will be credited or debited from his account in 21 days or 30 days. So his money gets stuck. Many times we have found that the partners have approached us where the parts have not been supplied for 90 days. So he had already paid crores of the rupees 60 days back. So that is one challenge which needs to be addressed very seriously with respect to the SI partner system integrators, that if distributor has not supplied the order in totality, now sometimes they say that, okay, you pay whenever you take the delivery, whenever the complete stock comes, but he has to show the face to his customers. So he's take the short supply. So even if short supply is there, you have to supply it to him, but the payment date will start from the day that complete delivery will take place.
True.
So this is something which needs to take up with that.
Yeah.
Retailer, again, I will take 1 more minute, that retailers, the biggest challenge is online. There is no engine available with the OEMs to support retailers. Now in last 7-8 years, I have seen that whenever there is a benchmark set, it is with respect to the online. Why online? Tell me that any OEM can say that I have got this growth path for the retailer. No, they don't have. All associations, all of us has to work with the OEM that show us the growth path for the retailers. It can't be online. That you have to match online price. Why I have to match online price? I have to have a price which is better than online, and every time online has to match our price. So if you ask leaders like us, will say no problem. I'll ask all the leaders sitting here, 90% of them will say no problem. Please go and talk to the retailers. I have discussed yesterday only with 10 retailers having 123 stores in Delhi, NCR combined. Everybody said that this festival season there was a huge disruption. And we said, let the disruption take place. You have a price matching mechanism. But to me, there should not be any disruption. We cannot ask people to come, take away the, whatever comes, the person comes, show me the online price. It should not happen. So
Wonderful.
That is where the serious concern which needs to take place. And then they have to fulfill the targets. So if today's date, the average inventory of a Delhi retailer has of 3 months. Festival season is gone because he has to take the back end, otherwise his business is in the losses, so he is taking the inventory. So this is the challenges which we need to take.
Wonderful, Alokji. And I
Also
have a question.
LFR.
One second. I'll come to you. I'll come to you, sir. I'll come to you. So I have a question to Mr. Champak Gurjar, President TAIT. What difference you have brought for the members of TAIT in Mumbai? Please.
Sure. We have, as you all know, that we are one of the oldest association in the country, and time to time we are changing our systems. Like we are doing 20-25 events on market adda, on pathshalas and various type of programs we do it. Recently we met industry secretary and we are giving special package to our members to do manufacturing in India. Recently, above all, the great thing what we did it, that we with the Taiwan government and state members can now apply for gold card. Gold card is like equivalent to a American green card. With the gold card, you can travel to Taiwan and stay for 6 months continuously. You can open an office. You can offer your consultant's office. You can do many things. You are like equivalent to a Taiwan citizenship.
Very good.
That
very
we
good.
are
should
done
have a
in
class.
this recent.
Yes.
And very soon, within 1 month, we are taking without any cost 10 to 15 members as a trial to Taiwan, and we are having a conference with more than 50 to 100 manufacturers. We are trying that business should grow of our members, and once we are succeed, we'll pass on to all other fellow associations.
Wonderful.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. So I have a question to Praful Desai, member of FITAG. So what difference you have brought, and you have something to compliment Alok speak?
Alok speaks is also different to LFR also. LFR problem is facing
Yeah.
to so many peoples. There are right now all the IT peoples are facing the LFR. Small cities are having the lots of e-stores making the LFR. So big problem is LFR right now.
Okay, how FITAG you are solving the issues? With the partners
FITAG,
in Ahmedabad?
basically FITAG, Federation of Information Technology IT Association of Gujarat, is a 43 IT association in the single umbrella in 5,000 plus IT peoples in our IT partners. It's a big state level federation of FITAG, and we support always to IT people different type of problems. And what is your question, please?
No, I just want to say what the solution you have brought from the FITAG side. We have Varun Amin also is there. If you can join Varun, if you can use the mic. So as a FITAG member, how you have solved up resolving issues?
We have one help desk forums for all our members. We have a help desk. We have assigned 2 vice presidents to solve every member's question. Our members can drop the mail on the help desk, and help desk vice president to align with the companies, align with the corporates, align with the OEMs, align with the distributors and the service centers also, and they are trying to solve that issues in a time frame limits.
Okay.
and they are concerned with the RSM also. They are concerned about all the country head also. And we can solve our issues to as soon as possible, or our members can be happy.
Thank you, Varun. Thank you. So I have a next question, Mr. Prashant Jain. So it is the premium association for serving the software partners in the country. Prashant, what the problems you are facing, how you are resolving the issues from the OEM and the partner side?
So there are multiple issues. There are no single way wherein you can solve multiple problems. The problems keep on coming. We have to address them accordingly. There are challenges in terms of, as Alok ji mentioned, on the online space. Then there are software piracy issues. There are issues wherein the OEMs have stopped assisting a particular partner for some reason or the other. So these are some of the challenges which keep on coming. Some of the one major challenge I've noticed is that a lot of members who are of my age, like in the 50s. So what happens is that they are not enabling themselves for the future. They are continuing with the same kind of business what they've been doing for the last 25, 30 years. So the business environment has constantly been changing. They need to enable themselves with the latest in the technology, latest offering. If they do not change, then it is going to be very difficult. So what we've started is one of the initiatives as the current MC is that we have started something called Friday Connect series, which is a weekly webinar. It could be ranging from various topics, as in right from taxation to legal matters to DPTP Act. So whatever is coming as new, we are exposing, because physical events, there are many physical events happening, but majority of those events are OEM-centric events. What we are bringing on the table differently is that we are bringing technologies. The presenters are not pushing for their particular brand. They are only making technology awareness that these are the options available to expand further and move on, rather than beating about the bush, doing the same thing over and over again, like endpoint security or perimeter security. I've got nothing against them as well. But then you need to constantly evolve. Like the technology is changing, you need to keep on evolving.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful input. And I have a guest, Mr. Puneet Singhal, who is the president of CMDA, is the oldest association of Delhi. So Puneet, how you are resolving the day-to-day issues, what you're facing, what your partners are facing?
I think the people who spoke before, good afternoon, I'm Puneet Singhal, President CMDA Delhi. I think most of the subject has been covered, but still I will add something more. We notice in Delhi that inter-partner disputes have reduced considerably. The disputes which come to us mainly are relating to the OEMs, and they have also reduced in number. The reason is, I think people have, accepted certain norms, and our members are not coming forward. Some norms which have been set by the OEMs, they have accepted them. For instance, earlier there were a lot of complaints about PDCs being taken in advance. Somebody is banking my security check, so-and-so did this to me. Now, we were solving those kind of things, but such things are, they are not coming in that number. So what I feel is that some sort of a balance has been struck somewhere.
You are right. Absolutely.
So this is an observation which I have seen.
Wonderful.
And but anyway, we have been solving whatever has come. It's a very plethora of issues which opens at times. And we've been very successful. Legally, we are very strong. We have handled very big issues relating to VAT, then competition forum. And I would like to use this forum to highlight the issue that if a person has to raise an issue in the competition forum, competition commission, sorry, you have to pay a fee of 1 lakh rupees. So if we have to pay 1 lakh rupees to just make a complaint, and then it's not 100% that your complaint will be, kind of registered. So for MSMEs and smaller segments, this thing should be waived off.
Yeah,
because many a times people cannot escalate. And one more issue which I would want to place here is that to maintain a parity between brick and mortar and online, we should have an equalization amount. So government should levy an equalization tax so that the consumer is, paying the same amount or maybe more. So that will help us. True. The brick and mortar, we should gun for that.
Yes, Puneet, you are right.
Thank you.
And I think Navin Gupta want to add one point.
Regarding the escalation point of the All India dealers, normally, just I wanted to say one thing, that last year when you were having 21st Star Night in Delhi, and in GB meeting we got a All India complaint for the AHMEDABAD laptops that AHMEDABAD has run away from India as well as from the Hong Kong also. And there's nobody is there to provide the service, sales service, no spares was available. And when we discuss about All India dealers, we found that the 70 dealers are having the stock of more than 30 crores worth of rupees, which are unable to sell. And some dealers are having stocks of 1 crore, somewhere having 80 lakhs of rupees stocks. So finally the case came to FAIITA, and then we talked with the Ingram Micro because they were the national distributor, and we talked to the Ajay as well. Finally, it took us 9 months to fight with the Ingram Micro, and glad to note that in the month of July and August, all the dealers will get the 75% worth credit note worth they were stock lying in their shops, and Ingram has not taken the stock back also. So 30 crore stocks was lying with all the dealers, and they got the 75% worth of credit note, and that was the FAIITA's great achievement in resolving a very big case, and that's the strength of the FAIITA. Just I wanted to say.
Wonderful,
so. Thank
wonderful. You. And it's a regret that I am aware of this thing, and we have taken some measures anyway. So thank you, panelists, for joining this session, and we'll have a group photograph. Okay, you can take the question offline because the lunch is on way.